Welcome back to Jay's Strategies, where we bring you the latest and greatest altcoin meme coins and top coins. Today, we have a few things to go over with you on CoinMarketCap and in our main chats, different coins. There's all kinds of news happening out there on the markets, guys. So actually, let's go ahead and get out there, and let's see what we can find. We're going to go over today's CoinMarketCap list, and we're going to hop into the charts, and we are going to rock out today. Mad love and respect to all you guys. To the moon. YouTube Crypto News Live now. Okay, Crypto News Live now. I'll talk about that in a minute. But we have CoinMarketCap right here. Let me just go ahead and get my other boy in here. He was having trouble struggling. Yeah, you just gotta click on the link, my boy. You'll be able to get into there, no problem. It should take you into it now, and then you can hop on in and rock out with us. Yeah, guys. Okay, so we're gonna run through the CMC. We're gonna talk about what's going on, and then we're gonna hop into some charts. We'll talk about some alt memes, and we'll keep it running from there. All right. Yes. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Okay. All right. So now everybody's set. We're all set up. Okay. Welcome back to JA Strategies, where we bring you the latest and greatest crypto news and much, much more. Bitcoin has fallen below the 20K range. We're at 20.8 right now. So what are we going to do? Okay. The overall cryptocurrency market cap has fallen below the 1 trillion mark. It's at 952 billion. We have a $79 billion volume past 24 hours. Bitcoin dominance now back at 41.7. Ethereum dominance at 17.6. Bitcoin coming in at 20,811, down 0.64%. Market cap below the 400 billion. It's at 397 right now. Ethereum at 1,375, down 1%. Market cap 167 billion. Tether right now is $65 billion market cap, and it also has $60 billion in volume. US dollar coin $55 billion market cap, $6 billion in volume. BNB is at 240, down 0.82%, 38 billion market cap. XRP at 32 cents, great DCA, $15 billion market cap. Cardano at 45 cents, $15 billion market cap, down 0.088%. BUSD has $17 billion market cap. Now, a lot of people are moving their finances and using the Binance Smart Chain a lot. Now, I see Bitcoin holdings on the Binance Smart Chain. Binance is one of the biggest exchanges. So, yeah, I can see that happening with the cross-chain. Binance has their token BNB, but they're big-ass supporters of Bitcoin, okay? Solana at 35.13, down 1.9%, $12 billion volume. Dogecoin still at the 10 spot at 6 cents, down 0.79. Okay, and then you see some of these pullbacks on the 7 days because we had a pump up. Now we're having a pullback. What we're going to do now is we pop and hop into the charts. So, talk about the Bitcoin chart. Right now I'm looking at the EMA ribbon. We fell below the EMA ribbon. That's on the 4 hour. I'm going to pop to the 1 hour, and I love to use Trader's Reality. It is an awesome indicator. It gives me everything I need all in one. Tells me the sessions, the levels, and everything, and that's what I'm going to go over with you guys right here, right now. Bitcoin on the 1 hour. You can see that we ended up hitting the 50 EMA, but then we failed. We fell below the 200 and the 50. We tried to retest and hit those moving averages, but we failed on a pullback back to the M1 pivot zone at 20.5. Now, we did say that could happen. We were talking about that yesterday in our video, okay? And we can go back into our video. So today is the 26th, and then we go back to the 25th. And remember how we talked about, okay, if we don't break out here, we're going to see a pullback, at least to those zones, well, which we did. Always wait and look and see for a retest for that daily open. If we don't retest that daily open, then there could be some more downward action for Bitcoin. M1 pivot right there at 20.5. Those are the mid-range numbers like 0.5, 20.5, 21.5. So you see that we have vector candles, and we have this range over here at the 20.4, and then we have this big vector candle right here, which the bottom of it is at the 19.8. So my last resort down for Bitcoin if we did end up taking another leg down, would be the 20.8. So that's where I would place my order as a target, which I'm actually going to do. I'm going to go ahead and use 20. I'm gonna do 20. I'm gonna do 19,880. Okay, as a start. So that's what I want to get into a long position at, like, 19,980. You can see, and then I would just put my stop loss. Obviously a tight stop loss, because once we hit that level, the stop loss is gonna have to be below the 19.2 level, and then my target is gonna be the top back where we are at the daily open at 21.3. So that's a setup for a Bitcoin trade. Okay, so you set it up to enter it at 19,980, take profit at 21.3, and stop loss 19.2. That is going to be a trade that I would take, okay? But let's continue talking about the charts. We did end up pulling up to this area right here at 24.3, which I really liked, because that showed us that bullish momentum on top of the 50 EMA. On top of the 50 EMA, once we start breaking down, we ride below the 50 EMA, I don't see bullish until we get back on top of these moving averages, okay? So now that we're below these moving averages, this is where I would accumulate more Bitcoin, which I did today. As soon as we drop back down to the 20.5 area, I did accumulate some more Bitcoin today, because I knew that either we were going to pull down or we were going to get some good news. I'm talking about the Fed. That's actually... they're going to have some big news drops, so we're going to wait for that tomorrow. So it did have a pullback. If you look, the S&P today definitely had a dip down day, okay? It's pulling right back to this moving average right here, the 200 moving average on the 1 hour. Looking at the 1 hour chart, and you can see how the S&P did pull back. It's down 5 points, which is down 1.26%, which is causing, the market to be pulled down at the moment. The market did actually pull on top of these moving averages. So I think once we pull below this 50, touch the 200, we could retake and rebalance and continue to the upside. I would love to see that, because tomorrow is Wednesday. So this could be the calm of the storm before that flip. The DXY, this is going to pop us to the dollar. It is pulling back, but usually when it's screaming or it has some high, it has a lot of sell-off pressure on Bitcoin. But Bitcoin hasn't sold off a lot when this has been screaming high. So this is something I'm going to be looking at, okay? Let me go into your next top token that you guys love, Ethereum. Ethereum did hit that. I'm going to talk about the 1 hour. I love the 1 hour, the half hours, and then the dailies. Let me go ahead and log myself, and then bang log it, and then come back. There we go. Okay, so now we have Ethereum coming back. You see the M1 zone right here, and below it, half number 1310, and then you have 1260. Well, it came back to test this 800 EMA. So if we fall below the next candle on the 1 hour, then I'm going to expect an area near the M0, which I would expect at 1275, because we did fall below this. So the moving average crossed, the 50 crossed over to 200. We have some pressure to the downside here right now. Let me actually go into a smaller time frame and see. So yeah, we're still on a pullback a little bit on Ethereum. So I would actually wait until you can grab bottom or see what trend we take in, because it's looking like the 1275 might be something that could come into range. Okay, Binance BNB, one of my favorites. Look at this, man. BNB had some really nice bullish action, pulling us up above these moving averages. You can see how we were riding the 200, and the 50 is bouncing off the 200 with the price riding bullish, but then we pulled below it. So this is what I'm expecting right here. I see the M1 pivot zone sitting here at 235, so that would be a next target buy for me. And I'm looking at where these other vectors are, and I'm like, I don't know if BNB could really actually dump that hard down to 225. So my order to buy in is going to be at the 235. Okay. I did do some DCA now at the 240 level, just because I'm like, you know what, we can end up sitting like this and riding sideways and then getting some bullish news, and we go right back to a psychological high of 263. You know what I'm saying? So that's my outlook for BNB. XRP. XRP at 32. Look at this. XRP from where we're at 36. As soon as we got below that moving average, what happened, guys? We pulled back down. So now what I want to see is us touch that 50 and come back above that 50 to retest, because right now the 200's about to cross the 800 again, which is giving some downward pressure. So since this happened and we fell down to here, I actually accumulated more XRP as soon as we got down to this point at 32 cents, because 32 cents was another level where I brought at before we pulled up. Okay, so that is my outlook on XRP. I love it. Definitely bullish. Dogecoin, let's talk about it. Dogecoin at 6 cents. Let's see what's going on. Same thing. It was riding on the moving average, and this is on the 30-minute, and we pulled below that, tried to hit it. We went to the average, pulled down to the average, and now we got a vector candle happening now. So let me go to the 1 hour. Okay, so yeah, bearish. Wow, pulling out. Let me go daily. Alright, now we're going to go daily. Let's talk about some dailies. So daily Doge could pull itself back down to the 5, but if the market goes bullish, I want to see Doge, okay, pull above these moving averages like it did back in March, okay? That is when, if I see it pull on top of the moving average and start bouncing, that's when I know it's going to continue to the upside. Daily for Cardano, okay? So, on the daily, the 800's right in here. The 200 did cross over. It kept us down here. We started to ride back up to the 50. Okay, so it is. I do see some bullish, movement here, but I want to see this come retest the 50 again on the daily, and I want to see these moving averages start to turn up, because we can get back to that 65-cent zone for Cardano. I'm talking long term here now on these altcoins. Now, you can see Avalanche went from its 100 all the way down here. Is this the bottom? Was 13 the bottom? Because now we pulled to the moving average at the 50. We pulled below. We might hit the bottom of this pink area, if you guys see here, and come to retest the 50 and then come to the upside. So this could be a good accumulation area if you're looking to get into it. Solano, I am a holder of Solano. We traded sideways on the daily. We did end up making some higher lows right here, so that is good. I want to see that. We're right at the 50 right now, right at the time where we're retesting it. We can take this to the moon. FTM at 28. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it's been riding sideways, and it's finally at that 50 EMA. So a lot of these altcoins are at the make or break moment. Are they going to stay below, or are they going to become bullish with the rest of the market? There's a big news coming out tomorrow, so that's probably why, not probably why, that's definitely why, this is happening in the S&P. We came back, touched that 800, so it was good that we actually had some action around that, pulled back to this 50, and the moving average is because we were underneath it. We pull above that and get bullish above that, we'll pull the whole market bullish, and that's on the S&P. Total cryptocurrency market cap. Let's look at this. Okay, so now, the 800, we were well extended above it for a long time. I'm actually glad that we came back below it, because at some point we were going to have to. We hit 2 trillion. We just hit our 1 trillion, and now we pulled back below the 1 trillion. So we're kind of retesting this moving average right here. So this is definitely a big moment too. I'm watching for myself, because I want to see this create a higher low and then make a new candle, hit the moving average, and then start creating higher lows. So that way we found our bottom here at the 768. So, hey man, all more power to you guys. Get up, get out there, smash them tags, and rock out. Quick shout out to some tokens. I just want to give a big shout out to Miku, man. They've been rocking out. They've been doing their things in the chat. Shout out right now. Shout out right now, live on YouTube news feed. Hey guys, say hello and how much you love Miku. Okay, So yeah, Miku, you can see that they've been definitely having a bunch of different stuff going on. You can stop by the chat, rock out. I'm in there, man. I love, I deal with a bunch of these different meme coins, and it's just a fun place to be. Some utility coming into play. Let's see. Let's check out the chart. Definitely a lot of buy sell action, which is volume. There was some big buyers coming in, so this is good. This is looking good. They had a big pump, some rebranding, and yeah, they're going for it. A bunch of new videos actually came out for it, and I did a video for them. You can stop on my YouTube page. Yeah, it ended up being successful. Pretty cool. Don't forget to stop by Jay Strategies, my main profile here, and go ahead and smash the retweets on our pin tweets, like our pin tweet today. Yeah, pretty good. 315 retweets, and this is just our YouTube video here. We're going to do some new things, drops for that. So shout out to Miku, guys, all the way to the moon, the latest and greatest meme coin, to the moon. So yeah, we talked about the overall cryptocurrency market cap. And guys, I just want to say, I love all you guys, mad respect. Hit that like button. Below, you're going to have the link where you can sign up for phemex, and those targets I talked about, and you want to trade, you can use phemex. If you don't use my sign up link, you only get $400 bonus. If you use my link, you get $4,100 bonus, and I will pin that in the things, and it's also in the description for the videos. Don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and hop on over to Twitter and drop some comments, guys. I love you all, guys. Until the next time, guys,